CQ, CQ40, CQ, CQ 40 meter, KB2 UKA, calling CQ, CQ, CQ40, CQ, CQ 40 meter, kilowatt Bravo 2, uniform kilowatt Alpha, CQ40, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ.
This is November 4, India, Bravo X-ray.
November 4, India Bravo X-ray. Good afternoon, Joseph. Joe, name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. About 50 miles east of New York City. I'll give you a signal report next go. How copy, over?
I got you 5 by 9. We are in eastern North Carolina in a place called Florence. It's between New Bern and Morehead City, real close to the coast. How are you guys making out up there with the weather?
We lucked out. You're a 5.7, 5.8, by the way. I hear you just fine. Bands have not been that great today. A load of static crashes for me because of the storm. It was supposed to make landfall dead center here as of last night on the island. And woke up this morning and looks like no landfall. If anything, it might have clipped the furthest east point of Long Island. But it's right so far, it's just been a rain event, over.
That's good news. Most of the time when we get it, it's almost like it's a bullseye for us down here. I'm real happy for you guys, at least for you anyway, that it did manage to miss you guys. And I did notice again, you're slightly better than 5.9 here on my end, but real clear this afternoon.
All right, great. I'm running a Sunsdr2 DX, about 1,100 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical, 90 ground radials at 65 feet in length, and a legal limit remote tuner right at the base of the antenna. And then I'm doing a bunch of outboard audio processing. So that's all the audio stuff is happening outside of the radio. And I'm running a Stellar X2 condenser microphone, over. Well, it's doing a good job for you. There's some fading going on. You dropped a little bit, but then you come right back up. But I think that's more me than you with the static crashes that I'm having here. All right, Joe. Well, I appreciate you answering the CQ call. Also want to let you know I'm live on YouTube. So if you want to hear how I'm picking you up on Long Island, just throw my call sign into YouTube. It's the second video I did today. You're the first QSO on this one. It's got today's date on it. The title is just CQs. So I'm going to wish you a 73. I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to speaking with you again. November 4, India Bravo X-ray from KB2 UKA 73.
You guys stay safe up there. Glad everything worked out for you guys with the hurricane. Kilo Bravo 2 uniform, Kilo Alpha. This is November 4, India Bravo X-ray 73.
All righty, 73, my friend. You take care. All right, let's see if anyone else has a copy in the middle of this hurricane. This is KB2 UKA QRZ.
Kilo 4, Hotel X-ray Mike.
Nice signal. Kilo 4, Hotel X-ray Mike. Justin, name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. We just worked each other on the 6th of this month, also down here on 40. I've got you 5.9 into New York. How copy, over?
Copy, good, 5.9 in Virginia. Yeah, the last time we worked, I was doing a POTA activation, and you jumped in there and got me. So I thought I'd come back at you today when you were calling CQ. You sounded really good today. Nice strong signal down here.
All right, Roger. You're actually a 5'8", but the audio very strong. That's why I thought you were a 5'9". So don't even worry about the S reading. Sounding great, coming over all the QSB. We're in the middle of a hurricane here that is not what was expected, which is a good thing. It ended up not making landfall in the center of the island. I don't think it even touched the east end. It shifted east early this morning. Over.
Roger, I guess hurricane came just in time for your mayor or governor. Who's it that's leaving this week?
Yeah, good old Cuomo's on his way out the door, but his replacement isn't much better. Over.
I didn't know anything about that. I just remember seeing the news that this week was the change of guard, I guess.
Yep, she gets sworn in on Tuesday, on the 24th, and hopefully we can get her out of there for the next election. But who knows? It's a big cluster up here, man. Big cluster. Over.
Yeah, I hear you. You guys are getting a lot of the news attention, that's for sure. I just recently had the COVID and just got to enjoy that experience. Actually, the last time we talked was the last time I was on air doing that park activation. Apparently, I got some exposure and got to enjoy that whole time the last couple weeks. But doing much better now. Over.
All right. Well, how bad was it? Over.
It was not enjoyable. I'll tell you that. It was definitely a real sickness, and a lot of coughing, a lot of congestion, a lot of whatever, all kind of twirled up in one. The hardest part about it is staying away from the family and keeping myself isolated and kept away from everybody. And of course, you know, then where my place of employment, I had to wait until I got a negative test result before we could go back. So kept me out for 14 days.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you got through it, and you're stronger now that you got through it. Natural immunity, nice and strong. Do you agree?
Yeah, that's the way I like to look at it, too. When you're laying in the bed, though, it sure does make you wonder, but I'm definitely in agreement with the natural immunity. All right, Doug, let me let you get a few more there. My voice is starting to break down on me, and I'll kick back and listen for a little bit, and bid you a 73.
All right, Justin, good to work you again. Yeah, I'm just a believer in choice. That's it. I have the shot. I needed it for a client that we represent. So I made the choice to get it. I think everyone should make their own choices, including with the, well, I can't say the M word. If I say the M word, YouTube will pull the video. But you know what I'm talking about. So 73, feel better. I'm sure you feel better and better each day. Kilo 4, Hotel X-Ray Mike from KB2 UKA 73.
All right, Doug, 73, and have a good one.
All right, take care. All right, let's see if I copy my friend. Kilo November 4, Yankee Echo Mike. Kilo November 4, Yankee Echo Mike. Do you copy KB2 UKA? Over. Daryl, you have a copy on me? Kilo November 4, Yankee Echo Mike from KB2 UKA. Nothing heard, my friend. We're going to have to try another time. Thanks for watching the YouTube page. This is KB2 UKA QRZ.
Whiskey Victor 8, Romeo Kilo Lima.
Nice signal. Whiskey Victor 8, Romeo Kilo Lima. Randall, good to speak with you again, my friend. Wow. This is number 3, 4, 5. This is number 6 this year. You've got a great signal today. I'll give you an actual report next go. How do you copy? Over.
Hey, Roger there, Dick. Yeah, I got you in here downtown Parkersburg 5 times. Up and down like that all day today. So except early this morning. Early this morning, everybody was really strong between 6 and 7 Eastern time. You been doing all right up there, Doug? I've been watching the weather, and it looks like you're in for, was in for, if it looks like some of it might have passed you there already.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. You're 5758, by the way. Great audio, nice and strong coming in over the QSB. Yeah, we lucked out. Last night I went to bed. The storm was supposed to make a bullseye direct hit to Long Island, right in the center of the island. It was going to hit the eye. And woke up this morning, and it shifted course and went out east, and I think it just clipped the east end, Montauk and Orient Point there. I don't even think it made landfall. We're having a lot of rain, but really no wind. It was windier yesterday. Over.
Fantastic news right there. Glad to hear that. Glad that didn't fall in inland there and run a lot of people's. Yeah, it could have been pretty bad there from the looks of that storm. It's kind of strange how that thing just runs up there and bounces around. The way some of these storms have been coming in and doing. I know this one here. I don't know what's going on here. The chemical valley we live in. Maybe there's too many pollutants in the air. I'm not really sure what's going on. But there's a lot of these bad storms that just bypass the south of us, north of us, east of us, west of us. Below us, in the southern part of West Virginia, they've got some serious rain down there. They've got 8 to 10 feet of water in town. A couple of places down here I've seen this morning there in the local news. And so we're pretty lucky up here. We had beautiful skies yesterday. Pretty hot today. I'd say it's pretty close to 87 degrees out there. It feels like 96. And the wind is very low. Almost dead air out here today. Down Parkersburg, West Virginia. Doug, I just heard you there. You're all down there. Appreciate firing on this radio and this fantastic 11 microphone I got here. It seems to do an okay job for what it is. Back to you, Doug. I'll let you talk to you. Folks talking with you. Real good to hear you in there. Down WBA-RKL. Back to KB2 UKA.
All right, Roger, Roger. Randall, thanks so much for the contact again. Station looking good on QRZ, and look forward to you working a 7-time. So I'll say 73 to you, Whiskey Victor 8, Radio Kilo Lima from KB2 UKA. Have a great week. Take care.
Copy, 73.
All right, I know we're counting down here, Rick. Let's see if you got a copy on me. November 8 SDR, November 8 SDR. Do you copy KB2 UKA? Frequencies in use, frequencies in use. Rick, I hear you, over. November 8 SDR, do you copy? Yeah, I got you 5-6. I hear you fine. Hearing you crystal clear, my buddy. Yeah, it's nothing up here. Just a lot of rain. Maybe 6-7 inches of rain. It's going to by the end of the day. But the trees aren't even moving. Over. Rick, I lost you. Come back. Rick, if you copy 73, man, I lost you. You just faded out.
You're just back up in there. The band's kind of squirrely. That's what you had more wind yesterday.
Yeah, now I hear you. And more wind yesterday just means a regular breeze without a hurricane.
Yeah, okay, well, that's good. Well, I'm glad that you didn't get too much. That's a good thing. And I'll let you get to the band this time. It's just kind of real bad. I'll catch up with you maybe later on this evening, Doug. I had to switch power supplies around, so I don't know if you saw that earlier, but my old 30-plus-year-old Drake power supply is still better than the new Astron. That's just lovely.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But with the Antron, just cut the plug off and you should be fine.
Well, if I cut the plug off, what I'm thinking about doing is cut the plug off of every cord I don't have a reason to use. And I was going to put them in a box and send them to Walker.
Well, that'll just add to his other collection of what I mentioned on Signal. Someone else is in there. Who's that, Don? I don't know. There was somebody else in there. This is KB2UKA with N8SDR station. You want to come in? Guess not. Yeah, that's a good idea, Rick. I'd send it to him.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking hard about doing that.
Well, if you send it to him for real, he might not like it.
Oh, I'm sure he's not going to like it.
Send him that and a red light bulb.
I should fix it with one of those little flashing red lights, so when you open the box, it keeps flashing red.
Yes. He'll say, "Oh, that looks familiar."
Well, look at there. Somebody sent me a flash.
And then you put a postcard right on top that says "Open a ticket."
Yeah, when he opens the inside of it, I'm going to put "Boo" in N8SDR.
Oh man, he did you see his reply to me?
Yesterday, the one that you showed me.
Yeah, I don't remember what he said. But he wrote no.
Yeah, I saw that. I can't get on that page because they banned me from it. But yes, I did see that.
All right, man. I'm gonna call CQ a little bit more, see what else I have here, and then just gonna go. We actually just drove 30 miles with the kids to go see my new nephew and their new cousin. So it's not bad at all. Just a lot of rain.
Yeah, that's a lot of rain. So, all right, Doug. Well, have a good day, and hopefully the rain stops pretty soon and nothing floats or swims away, and we'll be in good shape. So. I'll catch up with you later, buddy. Have a great afternoon, what's left of it, and maybe I'll catch you this evening. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow at some point, I'm sure.
All right, man, and you're 5 and 7 now. Band's all over the place. I'm hearing you fine. All right, 73, Rick. Take care, comrade. Take care. All right, let's see if anyone else has a copy. KB2UKA, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Romeo Juliet Tango.
Good signal. Kilo 4, Romeo Juliet Tango. Ron, good afternoon. Name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. Looks like it's our first QSO. I'll give you a report next go-around, but you're sounding great. Over.
Yeah, hey, Doug. You're sounding pretty good. You're a 5.9. I got some static crashes down here, but you're booming in. You're 20 over 9. And nice, clean audio. So I see you're on Long Island. Yeah, I used to live there. Still have a house up there in Valley Stream, and glad to see that they escaped the storm. Over.
Yeah, Ron, and you're 5'8" to 5'9". Good audio, also. Yeah, we lucked out. I went to bed last night. It was going to make a direct hit right in the middle of the island, and when I woke up this morning, it shifted east. I don't even think it clipped Montauk or Orient. I think it was just out in the water, went right into Connecticut. Okay, Valley Stream. I grew up in Huntington, And then my wife and I spent a few years in Connecticut, and then we moved back, and we're in Kings Park, right on the North Shore. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Nice area. Yeah, I know it well. Yeah, I lived there for about 25 years. I moved upstate New York, and now down here in Raleigh. But my mom had a house up there, and we just sold it. Didn't close on it yet, but sold it. I had my fingers crossed that I wasn't going to have issues with the storm, but amazed at how much property values have gone up there. We were quite pleased with what we got for her house, well over the asking price. Over.
Oh, yeah, they're going like hotcakes. They're up about 40% in the last 18 months. It's just unbelievable. It's starting to taper off a little bit now, so you had good timing, good timing. In fact, I have an 8-year-old and a 7-year-old, and I think we're going to move. We're going to sell this and move right into Fort Salonga, which keeps us in the same school district. I need a little bit more land for this wonderful hobby. Over.
Oh yeah, roger that. That's the challenge where you are, is getting a good antenna up there. But you're sounding pretty good, so whatever your setup is, I don't know, you're going to be able to do much better. Over.
Well, thank you. I have a step-IR urban beam that was going to go up on a roof tower on the detached garage. It would have been about 40 feet in the air. I assembled the whole thing, and now I'm deciding not to put it up because I really think we're going to get out of here in 6 to 8 months. But what I'm on right now is a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical with 90 65-foot ground radials and a legal limit tuner at the base of the antenna. The radio is a Sunsdr2 DX, and I'm running about 1,200 watts. Over.
Yeah, roger that. How many radials? Over.
90. They average 65 feet in length. Some are longer, some are shorter.
Oh my gosh, well that's why you sound terrific there. You got a great radio system. That must have taken some work to put in. Over.
Yeah, it took about 3-4 months. So the day I put the antenna up, I laid 20 down, and then I went out each day and laid another 4 or 5 down for about 3 months.
Well, you done good. I suppose you're going to leave them in there when you move. No sense digging those suckers up. Over.
Yeah, no one will know. They're buried. The grass pulled them down. If they go out there with a metal detector, they'll be surprised, though.
Yeah, roger that. Well, okay, Doug. Well, thanks for the contact, and hope to catch you down the log. I'll just say 73. Over.
All right, Ron. If you're interested, I'm streaming live on YouTube right now. We're about 22 minutes into the video. You just put my call sign, KB2UKA, into the search box of YouTube. You'll find my channel. You can watch it now. You just rewind it back a little bit. It's live. If you watch it tomorrow or next year, just fast forward to about 18, 19 minutes, and you'll find our QSO. And you can see and hear your signal report. It's the second video I did today. It's got today's date in it. And the title is CQs. So just look for that, and you'll be able to copy us back. Over.
All right, well, I'll check it out, Doug. Let me say 73's. The wife's got an early dinner ready, and I'm hungry. So KB2UKA from K4RJT. Good QSO, Doug, 73.
All right, 73, and I'm hungry too, my friend, so enjoy that early dinner. Take care. All right, this is KB2UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Hotel Uniform Kilo.
Kilo 4, Hotel Uniform Kilo. You're 5 and 9 into Long Island. Good afternoon, Mark. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. I'm 50 miles east of New York City and a mile from the Long Island Sound. How copy? Over.
I've been copying you beautifully here for about the last 10 minutes or so that I've been eavesdropping. Beautiful signal into central Virginia. We're in Palmyra, Virginia, which is about 20 miles to the east of Charlottesville and about 40 or 50 miles west of Richmond. Over.
All right, Roger. Well, you're doing a great job. We lucked out with this hurricane. It clipped the island on the east end. It was supposed to be dead center as of last night. And so far, it's just a rain event. Over.
Yeah, roger that. I was thinking when I saw it was heading towards the island in that area there, it's probably not even going to be the wind so much, although I guess depending on the tide and all that, flooding, and then as it moves to New England, I think it's going to be a real a problem with the water that it's sort of guesstimated as dumping. But anyway, yeah, I'm happy that it's missing you, but certainly pray for anybody else. Over.
Yeah, roger, roger. Mark, well, what are you running there?
Sure thing. And by the way, you are coming in at 5.9. I don't know if I told you, probably 10 over there on that last go around. I'm running an ICOM 7610 into a ICOM PW1 amp, running probably about 250 right now, maybe 300 at the peak, and hollow microphone into a folded dipole antenna. Over.
Okay, roger, roger. Sounding good. I'm seeing on the scope here, you're a little bit in the upper sideband area. That's why I asked. But the signal sounds great. It's spilling over into the upper side. Over.
Roger that. Maybe I'm overdriving it here a little bit. I can try and make some adjustments here.
That might be it, just a little bit overdriven. But I was surprised when you said 250. Because I wouldn't have expected it that output power, but you sound good. It's just it might be a little bit overdriven.
Yeah, roger that. Just stand by 1 second. Let me just change menus on here and let me try something real quick if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all, and whatever you already did, it's already cleaner.
Yeah, I just dropped the mic gain down a little bit here. Yeah, I can see there. The LC is a little bit happier now, a little bit lower on the scale. Over.
Okay, Roger, you are perfectly in lower sideband, and it must have just been too much audio going into the amp.
It probably doesn't help to sit back another inch or two from the mic either, I suppose. Over.
Yeah, roger, roger. Well, I could run across that too. I'm running outboard audio stuff here, but I've got it tweaked pretty well with some help of some good friends.
Well, definitely what caught my attention scanning through the band besides the bright signal on the waterfall was just the audio quality that you had. So, congratulations there. You got it set up really nice. Over.
Great. I appreciate it. So the radio is a Sunsdr2 DX, but all the audio processing is shut down in the SDR software. I'm running what's called a Behringer X Air 18. It's actually an 18-channel mixer. It's a small rectangular box. It doesn't have sliders on it or buttons on it. It just got your XLR inputs and outputs. And it's software controlled with a graphic user interface. So it's kind of a combination between a digital audio workstation and hardware equipment. So it replaced my 7-component studio rack. And what I can do is I actually can lay in effects processing just like I would in an analog studio rack. So it's a parametric EQ. It's a little bit of plate reverb. Something called a dual combinator, which is basically compression at the frequency level, wherever you decide to choose to compress. And that's what I'm doing here. And then I USB from that box, the audio gets USB'd into the computer, and then the SDR software goes and picks it up. Over.
Yeah, roger that. I have also a Behringer mixer here as well, the 1204, but the only thing I run through it is the output of my various radios. I have, besides the 7610, I also have a ICOM 9100, recently retired a 746 Pro, have my 2-meter stuff that runs through there, 220 rig that runs through there, and just kind of like having all the sound come through the same speakers. But I've not really played with any of the audio or anything like that to run into the different radios here. That's down the road maybe. Over.
Yeah, it's a rabbit hole, my friend. It's an absolute rabbit hole. Just when you think you have it sounding good, your brain plays a trick on you and you want to change it. And that's usually when you end up messing it up. It's definitely something, if you like tweaking, it's a fun rabbit hole, but it is a rabbit hole. Over.
So I need something else to drive me crazy.
It drives me nuts. I haven't touched the settings, though, in a few months. I kind of like where it is. I get really good reports. I'm also 4K wide right now. There's no one around me. So I'm 4K wide, and this profile is set for 4K. And that's another thing that I like about the X-Air. In the graphic interface, not only can I have different profiles in the SDR software, I can also have different audio profiles specifically in the mixer. So right now, this is my 4K ESSB profile. When I'm doing DX, I change it in the SDR software to my 2.9 DX, and then I change it in the mixer software to 2.9 DX. So I can have different EQs for different transmit profiles. Over?
Yeah, no, that's definitely handy to have that capability to set up these profiles that you can just change on the fly, depending on what your flavor of the day is, as far as, rag chew or, trying to shoot some DX there or what have you. That, again, with the different profiles, different settings, different filtering and all that you can make those changes. I am watching on YouTube, by the way, and it's an impressive screen setup that you've got over there. And, yeah, I've got a buddy up this way here, too, that runs the Sun SDR as well. I think he recently upgraded to their newest model, which I guess is what you're running to, but I'm not 100% sure. And it seems very nice. He seems to like it a lot. And down the road, that might be something to look at for me here as well. Over.
Oh yeah, Roger, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's it's the DX, the Sunsdr2 DX. That's the newest model. And they continue to enhance the software and the firmware, and it's just getting better and better. What you see up on the screen right now, this is the interface for the mixer. Excuse me. So, my mic comes in here. I know there's a delay. There's about a 7-second delay on the YouTube page, but my mic goes into channel 4. So there's channel 4. And I've got my noise gate right there, and I've got my EQ. That's how I'm EQ'd. Excuse me, it's dusty in here. That's how I'm EQ'd for my 4K profile. And then tiny little bit of compression in there. And then this is my effects chain. So I have a little sound maxer, which is kind of like an oral exciter into reverb. I don't have the de-esser on. And then this is the dual combinator, which is the compression at the frequency level. And then I just go here when I want to do something else, boom, and I choose my 2.9 DX profile. So pretty easy to work with, kind of dummy-proof, and it just sounds good. Over?
Yeah, that's very impressive stuff, and I'm fascinated with what you can do with these equalizers. My intention when I bought the one that I'm currently using was just strictly to just run all my audio into 2 amplified speakers. I got the JBLs, like I said, a 2P or something like that. Yeah, 2P. And they do sound nice. But, I am aware that with the software, you can run that through the computer and all that. It's definitely pretty cool, and I realize this is a different mixer that you're using, but it's pretty cool to sort of see that. I might have just got my foot wet. Over.
Oh, yeah, Roger. And you don't even need this thing. You could just download, you just need a external sound card, and you could download a digital audio workstation, and you need no hardware, none. You can do all the mixing right in the computer, add all the effects right in the computer, and that's really it. And you could get broadcast quality audio with a click of a couple of buttons. Over.
Well, Doug, it's certainly fascinating to watch and to look at it, and I'm glad you flashed it up on the screen for me to check out. And it's also a pleasure meeting you. I'm intrigued. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say 7.3 at this point here as well. Let you maybe make a few more contacts out there, but I enjoyed this. This is our second contact. I see we talked just before New Year's on 12/31, also on this band. So good to meet you again, and look forward to meeting you once more. And I'll be looking for your YouTube going forward. And a pleasure meeting you. Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Kilo Alpha, Kilo 4 Hotel, Uniform Kilo. Will be 7.3 and clear on your final. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Up on the screen is what it looks like. That's it. I had a 7-component audio rack, and this one box replaced all of it. And I'm USBing the audio. If you don't USB the audio, you don't even need this model. You could get the X-Air 12, because I'm not using 18 channels. I'm using 2, if that. I appreciate it, Mark. Thank you so much for the support on YouTube. Please subscribe to it, and you'll get notified whenever I'm live streaming, my friend. Kilo 4 Hotel Uniform Kilo from KB2 UKA 73.
Thank you. Good day. Take care, Doug. KK4 HK clear.
All right, take care. I'm going to go for one more here. This is KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ. Oh, who is that? I know who that is. Is that Mr. Whiskey 4, Norway, America? Yeah, Roger, Nate, I've got you about 3 by 5. 3 by 5. I don't know. Me and you don't have a good path today because I've been in West Virginia a lot today. We're just not able to talk. Over. All right, my friend, 73. And no, I am not using the de-esser. I never set it up. Over. I'll write to you on Signal. Maybe I'll turn my highs up more and turn that on. Maybe I could get away with that. I can't copy, Nate. Send it on Signal. Send it on Signal. Over.
He said, you got a 2F4 still for sale.
Do I have what for sale?
He said you still have the 2F4, whatever that is, for sale.
2S4. Don't know what that is. Nate, if you hear me, I've got all the studio rack stuff for sale.
He said it's a 204.
Oh, yeah, the Aphex 204. It's your. Tell him it's his if he wants it.
He said it's yours if he wants it. This is KR4WX passage traffic.
Thank you. What's your call? KR4?
Roger. He said he send you a text message about it. My call sign is Kilo Romeo 4 Whiskey X-Ray. I'm in southeastern North Carolina.
Kilo Romeo 4 Whiskey X-Ray. Mr. David, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. Both of you trying to talk at the same time.
Well, it wouldn't be ham radio if we weren't. You're 5 and 9 up here on Long Island. Over.
Roger, you're 5 and 9. Southeastern North Carolina. I'm right about 40 miles from South Carolina line, about 48 miles from Wilmington, North Carolina, right off the coast.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. We lucked out here. That storm went totally around Long Island. It was supposed to hit dead center. Over.
Roger. I'm glad, happy for you that it didn't hit you. Hope everything's still up in the air and everything sounds real good. You sound good down here. Kilo Romeo 4, I'll be standing on the side.
All right, Roger, David, thanks for the relay with Nate and I. I'm actually going to get out of here myself, so I'll say 73 to you. If you want the station, it's all yours, the frequency. Kilo Radio 4, Whiskey X-Ray from KB2 UKA. I'll be QRT. Thanks a lot.